Hi, I'm Dorothy Godin, broker 3 Max Crown Realty here in Sudbury, and welcome to Thursday Thoughts, and welcome to the new school year. Good luck to everyone who's heading out to school this week. I want to talk about photos. So I do have a photographer that I use. Um, and one of the things I notice, and of course this doesn't happen to my people, but um, I think what's happening is some of the realtors are sending out their photographer, and then the photographer is sending pictures to the office to upload the pictures, and they're not looking at the order of the pictures. And so, what's really important is, the first, I would say 10 pictures. The first 10 pictures are the most important. So when your photographer automatically sends the pictures to the staff, a lot of realtors, I think, don't look at them and don't place the order. So when I send my photographer out, she sends me back. She sends me back all the pictures, and then I let the staff know here's the order that I want them to be in. And what I found amazing is, first of all, I find it weird that somebody would put a listing on the system and have no picture. And their thought process is, well, I'll upload the pictures later. And here's the problem. When you have buyers who are on the automatic system, they are getting an email with that listing with no picture the minute that it gets listed. And I can tell you from my buyers' perspectives, if they see a listing that has no pictures, they're just they're just deleting it. They're not even looking at it. So the photos are very, very important. The other thing I'm seeing is, we sometimes take drone pictures because there's something special about the property that you want to see and really can only see taking a drone photo. That drone photo should not be in the top, certainly not in the top 5. So I don't know how many times I've opened up a listing and all I see is the roof of the house because that's the first drone picture that was taken. That's absurd. Those should go to the end. Your first picture should be the front of the house, and then let's get into the house. That's what they want to see. They don't want to see, the drone neighborhood picture. Like those are all great, but put them to the end, to the end, towards the end. Your top 10 pictures are the most important. Remember, I know for myself, I don't have a strong attention span when I'm flipping through YouTube and TikTok and all that stuff. So you only have a few seconds to make an impression where they want to stay on your listing. So the first picture should be the front of your house, and then let's get into the back into the house rather. And then, all the rest of the photos, they can go at the back end. Now, if you have a special feature that's, amazing, put it in the top 10. So if you have an amazing backyard with a pool, put it in the top 10. But for the rest of, especially these drone photos, put them at the end. And also, like, if you have a garage that's, full of stuff, which many of us do. The garage seems to be the holding area for a lot of our stuff. Then don't take a picture of the inside of the garage. Nobody needs to see that. You can eliminate some pictures. If you have a mud room downstairs that really doesn't show well. You don't have to put those pictures in. You don't have to have 100 pictures. If you have 20, 25 pictures, I think that's great. I'm always going back to this, but when you're ready to get your pictures taken, put all the lights on, declutter, take down your personal pictures, and for God's sakes, put the toilet seat down. And the one other thing that I want to mention is a lot of people have in their kids' bedrooms their big like banners with their kids' names. I would take that down. There's no reason for anyone to know what your children's names are, and it's just a privacy issue. I mean, we don't have a big problem here in Sudbury, but better to be safe. So, if you're going to be on the market, please make sure that your photographer is sending the pictures to your realtor and that your realtor is putting them in the proper order. That's it for this week. I hope everyone is enjoying these last few beautiful days of summer. As always, sorry, you can reach me at Dorothy Godin at remax.net or 705-561-2360. Have a great week.